Welcome to Hero Villains. What do you think about Black Canary vs Banshee? In a showdown between these two deadly voices, who do you think would come out on top? Black Canary, whose real name is Dinah Laurel Lance, is one of DC Comics' most iconic female superheroes. She's known for her masterful hand-to-hand combat skills, unbreakable will, and her signature Canary Cry, a sonic scream powerful enough to shatter steel and shake entire sound structures within a wide range. Dinah isn't just a street fighter, she's also a key member of the Justice League, respected for her sharp tactical mind and unwavering courage. Banshee from Marvel, whose real name is Sean Cassidy, is an Irish mutant gifted with a supersonic scream capable of breaking objects apart, allowing him to fly through sound waves and even unleash devastating sonic blasts from a distance. A former member of the X-Men, Banshee is also a dedicated instructor who carries the pain of personal loss yet remains strong and resilient. Before we dive deeper into the analysis, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and make sure to turn on notifications by tapping the bell icon. Thanks so much for your support. Dinah Laurel Lance is the daughter of the original Black Canary, Dinah Drake, and police officer Larry Lance. Born a metahuman, Dinah possesses the powerful ability known as the Canary Cry. At the age of 19, she chose to carry on her mother's legacy and began her training under Wildcat. Black Canary is a renowned superhero in the DC universe, celebrated as a martial arts master with extraordinary combat skills. Her most dangerous weapon is her supersonic scream, capable of shattering glass, breaking metal structures, and incapacitating enemies instantly. Often seen in her signature black outfit paired with fishnet stockings and her striking blonde hair, Black Canary has fought side by side with Green Arrow, her partner, both in battle and in love. She has been a key member of several superhero teams, including the Justice Society, the Justice League, Team Arrow, and the Birds of Prey, helping to shape the legendary legacy of heroes who fight for justice. Alongside the Justice Society, Dinah joined forces with the Justice League of America in numerous adventures, reclaiming her place as a core JSA member. During one mission against the alien entity Aquarius, Larry Lance sacrificed his life to save Dinah. Grieving his loss, she followed Superman and the Justice League to Earth-1 to start anew. It was there that Dinah discovered her mysterious sonic powers, an ear-splitting scream known as the Canary Cry. She eventually joined the Justice League of America, becoming the only hero from both the Golden Age and Silver Age to hold membership in both the JSA and JLA. During this time, she began a romantic relationship with her teammate, Green Arrow. Later, the truth was revealed. The current Black Canary was actually the daughter of the original. Back in the 1950 seconds, Dinah Drake and Larry Lance had a baby girl. In a cruel act of vengeance, a Justice Society enemy named Wizard cursed the child, giving her a destructive, uncontrollable sonic scream. To protect everyone, the baby was placed in a deep sleep where her powers could do no harm. During a battle with Aquarius, Dinah Drake was exposed to deadly radiation. Knowing she didn't have much time left, she asked her teammates to transfer her memories and spirit into her now-grown daughter's body. This fusion gave rise to the new Black Canary, a hero who inherited her mother's memories, skills, and courage. Dinah Laurel Lance, whose Canary Cry is activated by her metagene, gained full control over the terrifying sound she produces. After years of training, she continued her mother's heroic legacy, fighting for justice while running her flower shop, Sherwood Florist. She later helped reform the Justice League of America alongside Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Flash, Martian Manhunter, and Aquaman. During this time, her bond with Green Arrow grew even deeper, solidifying one of DC's most iconic partnerships. After her mother's tragic death from radiation exposure, Dinah left the Justice League and moved to Seattle with Green Arrow, hoping to start a simpler life while still carrying the indomitable spirit of a true hero. Dinah decided to take part in a mission to dismantle a major drug operation, but the mission went terribly wrong. She was captured, tied up, and brutally tortured. The trauma left her powerless and unable to have children. Green Arrow eventually rescued her, but Dinah's life was never the same again. She began attending intensive therapy sessions and eventually recovered emotionally, yet her relationship with Green Arrow continued to fall apart. After Power Girl's mission ended in failure, Oracle reached out to Black Canary with an offer to join forces in a new global anti-crime initiative. Their partnership soon gave birth to the Birds of Prey, an alliance of brave female heroes who operated from the shadows to protect the world. As Dinah took on her new role with the team, she decided to change her appearance, removing her wig and dyeing her real hair blonde to symbolize renewal and her determination to embrace a new chapter in her life. At first, Dinah and Oracle didn't see eye to eye due to their differences in approach, but over time, they grew to deeply understand each other, forming a powerful sister-like bond built on mutual respect and trust. In the first issue of Birds of Prey, readers learned that Dinah was once married at a young age, though the marriage ended quickly. Years later, her ex-husband returned, pretending to seek her help but secretly plotting to manipulate her after stealing money from the mafia. Sometime later, Dinah entered a relationship with a mysterious European man who was eventually revealed to be Ra's al Ghul. During a fierce battle, Dinah was critically injured and had to be submerged in the Lazarus pit to survive. Miraculously, the pit not only healed her body but also restored her lost powers and her ability to bear children. From that moment on, Black Canary emerged reborn, stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. I truly hope you'll subscribe to the channel. It really helps us a lot, and you're absolutely amazing for doing it. Thank you so much. Sean Cassidy was born into an old Irish family where tradition and pride were passed down through generations. Once an Interpol agent and a police officer with the New York City Police Department, he was a disciplined, dedicated man with a deep sense of justice. However, fate had something extraordinary in store for him, a gift and a curse at once. The ability to unleash a supersonic scream powerful enough to damage the human auditory nervous system and generate shock waves strong enough to crack through inches of solid steel. This ability made him one of the most formidable combatants among the X-Men. After the heartbreaking death of his beloved wife, Sean fell into a pit of despair. Consumed by grief, he lost his way and turned down a dark path, becoming a member of the villainous group Factor 3. Yet, in the midst of that darkness, he found light again when he crossed paths with the mutants of the X-Men. Through their trust and guidance, Sean rediscovered the true meaning of his power. From a man burdened by guilt, Banshee grew into a symbol of redemption and resilience. He no longer fought out of anger, but out of compassion for peace between humans and mutants, and for the silent promise he made to his late wife, to use his voice to protect, not destroy. Over the years, Banshee embarked on countless adventures alongside the X-Men, and became an integral part of the team after many of its founding members had departed. Loyal and fearless, he was always the one willing to put himself in harm's way to protect his comrades. During his time with the team, Banshee developed a close relationship with Dr. Moira McTaggart, a brilliant geneticist who helped him understand the true nature of his mutant abilities. He also reunited with his long-lost daughter, Siren, opening the door to mend a father-daughter bond that had been broken for years. Later, Banshee took on the role of mentor, guiding a younger generation of mutants to grow not only in power but also in spirit. However, tragedy struck again when Moira McTaggart passed away. Her death weighed heavily on his heart, filling him with sorrow and bitterness, pushing him toward extreme methods in his pursuit of justice. Still, deep down, Banshee remained a man of integrity and compassion. When his final moment came, he chose the noblest path, sacrificing himself to save a passenger plane carrying hundreds of innocent lives from disaster. His last scream echoed through the skies like a tragic farewell, a testament to his redemption and the love he had for the world he fought so hard to protect. But death did not bring peace to Banshee. His soul was repeatedly dragged back to the world of the living by dark forces and cruel manipulations. Each resurrection forced him to endure unbearable pain, both physical and emotional, as he was used as a pawn in schemes far beyond his control. Even so, the warrior spirit within him never faded, and that inner fire helped Banshee find himself again when he returned in a stronger and more peaceful form on the island of Krakoa, known as the sacred homeland of mutants. On Krakoa, he thought he had finally found peace, but fate had other plans. Moira, once his trusted ally, turned into a traitor, leaving a deep scar on his soul. In his grief, Banshee was drawn into the schemes of Mother Righteous, who manipulated him like a pawn in her quest for ultimate power, a power meant to surpass the three other beings born from Nathaniel Essex himself. Under her influence, Banshee struggled against the darkness inside his own mind, caught between reason and despair. Yet his unbreakable will and desire for redemption helped him break free from her control. When the final light shone over Krakoa, Banshee rose once more, not as a victim of fate, but as a symbol of rebirth and resilience. His scream was no longer a sound of pain, but a vow that echoed through the skies, declaring that justice never dies, it is reborn in the hearts of those brave enough to rise against the darkness. Banshee, alongside his resurrected X-Men allies Thunderbird, Esme, and Sophie Cuckoo, Moira McTaggart, and 3 duplicates of Multiple Man, fought against the forces of Carrion Crow, a servant of the Chaos King. After successfully repairing Earth's ley lines and defeating Carrion Crow, Sean returned to the realm of the dead, carrying Moira in his arms. Banshee possesses a unique form of selective hearing, allowing him to isolate specific voices and listen to conversations from great distances. He once claimed he could detect subtle sounds, like the delicate ring of fine crystal, from anywhere in a building. A skilled detective, an experienced undercover agent, and a formidable unarmed fighter, Sean is also highly knowledgeable in strategy and combat tactics. In addition, he is an exceptional marksman. Black Canary opened the battle. She unleashed her Canary Cry with a thunderous roar, the sonic waves so powerful that the ground trembled beneath her feet. Her scream echoed through the air, dominating the battlefield from the very first moment. Banshee struck back instantly. Her supersonic voice was sharp as a blade, sending shockwaves so intense that nearby buildings shook and the very air seemed to crack under the pressure. The 2 sonic forces collided in midair, exploding into a storm of chaotic sound. Waves of energy rippled outward, shattering glass and pulverizing everything caught in their path. Black Canary darted through the wreckage, using her expert combat skills and sharp tactical mind to close in on her opponent. But Banshee was far more than just a woman who could scream. She was the embodiment of supernatural energy, capable of manipulating emotions and instilling fear deep within the hearts of her enemies. As Banshee's haunting wail filled the air, Black Canary felt as if thousands of lost souls were crying out around her, shaking her spirit to the core. In the midst of the chaos, the image of Green Arrow flashed in her mind, his words echoing within her, "Your scream isn't just a weapon, it's your heart." Closing her eyes, she gathered every emotion inside her, turning her fear into strength. Then came a single canary cry, louder and more powerful than ever before. The sound tore through Banshee's sonic waves, freezing the air for a single, blinding moment of brilliance and destruction. The piercing sound hit Banshee head-on, sending her staggering through the air. The sonic waves from Black Canary spiraled into a vortex, wrapping around Banshee's body and tightening like a sonic storm. Canary's golden hair whipped through the wind, her eyes blazing with unyielding determination. Banshee tried to fight back, but her voice began to falter, each note shredded by the overwhelming force of Canary's cry. The ground split beneath them, dust rising into a swirling haze that blurred the battlefield. Through the smoke, Black Canary took one final step forward, combining her sonic power with a perfectly timed punch. The impact unleashed a shockwave that compressed the air before exploding outward. Banshee was thrown across the sky, her spectral wings dissolving into a trail of silver mist. The last echoes of Black Canary's scream drifted away with the wind, fading into silence. The victor, Black Canary. I hope you enjoyed this battle. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Follow me if you liked it. That's the video for today. Thank you so much for watching.